because all of that negativity that was going on in my life, that was happening just back to back to back to back to back to back to back. All of that stuff, I turned it around and I used it as the force to push me out of there. YouTube, baby. We back with another one, man. It's your boy, a brother in paradise, and we out here another day in paradise. I've been wanting to catch this mountain at a nice angle for a little minute now, and it's kind of been a little hard due to the way the surroundings and the scenery is set up. So, I kind of wanted to catch it for a little minute. And I think I finally kind of got a nice little spot, boom, boom, you know what I mean? So let me go ahead and drop a video here. But what I wanted to talk to you guys, and, one thing about the Philippines is not only is it, home of absolutely beautiful people, absolutely beautiful Filipinos, but it's also home to absolutely beautiful scenery. Like everywhere I go, I'm just getting ideas just based on looking at something that I see afar. So this idea, it wasn't really planned, but once I saw a nice little setup that I could get a good mountain view, and that's actually not even a mountain, bro. They told me that that's a volcano, so I ain't finna be here long. You know what I mean? So, anyways, what I wanted to talk to you guys about was stop feeding into all of the hype. I mentioned this, when I was talking in my last video, but there's a lot of hype going around. And I'm not telling you guys, I'm telling you, you got to listen to me. I'm the new Philippine Bible. Nah, man, I just got out here, bro. I still don't know half of the hell what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So I'm just giving basically my experiences on what's been going on out here, how things are, what I've experienced, what I've been dealing with, and I kind of wanted to share it, So um, I've been seeing a lot of hype online, especially coming from the people, especially the women, because I said people because it's men too. Sadly, it's men too, but people from back home, whether you be in the UK, Australia, whatever the case may be, most of the issues is in the US, but it's everywhere, So don't feed into that hype. And what I'm about to explain that what I mean in just a second. There's a passport bros movement going on. You got guys leaving by the thousands. Like this ain't by the hundreds. I'm talking by the thousands. You got people just dropping their passports and they getting up out of here. And I don't blame them. I don't. Like I said, I back before my plans to leave the country, I had already been to 14 countries. The Philippines is my 15th, but those were 11, 12, and 13 years ago. I was a skinny dude. I was young. I was, you know what I mean? Like, so now it's a little different 13 years later, so I wanted to tell you guys, stop feeding into the hype. These women and men will blow your head up with all kind of negativity. And if you let that negativity get into your head, it's going to destroy you before you can even purchase a plane ticket, a hotel, or get on a flight to get up out of here, or out of there, because, I'm here. You know what I mean? So you can't feed into that, because what's going to happen is the more you see it, the more you look at it, the more you accept that energy in, the more it's going to corrupt you, even if you feel like it's not. It starts to corrupt you, because the way life works, and this is why I love the movie Inception. If you haven't seen it, please go see it, because you'll know exactly what I mean. I may not be able to change your mind or get you to think a certain way by telling you, hey, you need to get your passport and leave. That may just be working for me and not. But if you see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people doing the same thing, yeah, you may not be interested in that, but guess what? That seed has still been planted in your mind. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. That's why, don't get me wrong, and I can tell I'm old because of this. So I can tell I'm old because I love watching the news. I love staying up to date with what's going on. But the problem with the news is that you cannot let it get to you, because what happens is it's nothing but negativity. 98% of that stuff is negativity. You know, and if you continue to watch the news every single day like how I used to, you're gonna think that the world is we in the book of Revelation, the world coming to an end, and we about to all die and burn up and go to hell, and the Lord coming back, and you know, or you know, like I said, for you guys that don't believe in that, you know, the universe coming to an end. If you watch the if you continue to watch the news, and it's you can't let that stuff get to you. You can't. You really can't. You have to write out your goals, whether it be on your phone or your, you know, whatever. Write it out and do whatever it takes to achieve those goals step by step. You can't let all of this negativity and all of these women and all these men shame you. You can't let them make you, you know, change your mind. You put together whatever works for you, and you continue to remind yourself of these goals and work towards these goals, whether it be every single day, every week, every 2 weeks, every month, every time you get paid, however, whatever works for you. You have to stay focused and you have to stay on track because, like I said in my other video, you know, Pain to Prosperity, all hell broke loose for me. And the closer I got to my trip to the Philippines, the more all hell broke loose. And I'm not just talking like, oh man, I broke my phone, or nah, we talking loss of income, loss of thousands of dollars in the stock market, loss of thousands of dollars in crypto. You know, my ex leaving me for some old foreigner that live here, you know, that I was supposed to get married to on this trip. Like, you know, my semi truck getting stolen, me losing like $6,000-7,000 with that. Then the police saying, oh, we think you had something to do with it. Like, yeah, don't. The closer I got to my trip, the more hell broke loose. And to a lot of people that have discouraged them, and I done already said that, but I'm gonna say it again. To a lot of people, that's gonna discourage them, and you know they may cancel their trip, whatever. I get it. I understand. I almost did the same thing, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that I didn't, because all of that negativity that was going on in my life, that was happening just back to back to back to back to back to back to back. All of that stuff, I turned it around and I used it as the force to push me out of there. You know, I'm still getting alerts and I'm still getting alerts. Sorry about that. I just got some bad news from back home on my phone. You know what I mean? Like, not my phone, but my watch. You know, ever since I've been out here, my life has been completely different. I'm happier than I've ever been. Ever. Yeah, ever. Since like my son was born. Like, I don't want to come back, bro. Philippines, if y'all watching this, don't send me back, bro. Like, anyways, man, you cannot let this negativity get to you. You have to stay focused. And when I said focus, I'm talking like when you go to the dog track and you see how they put them horses, they line them up on the line, and when they take off, they got them goggles and they focused. You can't look at somebody else's race. Oh, this guy already got to the Philippines, or this guy already got to Thailand. This guy already went to the DR and got his wife. You know, you can't look at anything else. Don't look at the people that's around you, because everybody has their own race. My race is not your race. Your race is not my race. You see what I'm saying? So you have to focus on your race. Just because somebody already did it don't mean that you're a failure. Just because they got to it quicker than you don't mean that you're a failure. You know, because you have your own race. They don't have to deal with the BS that you had to deal with. And you may not have to deal with what they had to deal with. You know, some people have silver spoons. Some of us don't. We got to hustle and grind. You know, so you cannot look at somebody else's race and then compare them, you know, their success to yours, because you'll never make it nowhere in life. I want you guys to get out here and experience everything that the Philippines or Thailand or, you know, Dominican Republic or whatever. I want you guys to experience everything that it has to offer, because if you don't, then you'll be stuck in that system. They call it the Matrix, but it is the Matrix. I just like to say it's a system, because everything is systematically in place for you to fail, for you to continue working your whole life, for you to. I don't even want to get into that. We already too far in this video. That's gonna be another one. But you have to stay focused, please, please. Whether it means you got to get off TikTok, whether it means you got to get off YouTube, whether it means you got to, you know, you ain't got to watch me, you ain't got to watch nobody else, but you got to stay focused. You have to, because if you don't, then you're not gonna make it. You're not. Stay focused. Don't let these women that's replying to all these passport bros bash you. Don't let, you know, all of these guys that's on the passport bros. I can't say the word that I want to say because we on we on YouTube. Don't let them shame you for going overseas, because you got guys that's talking about, those guys going over there because, they bums. You got women saying, oh, well, we don't need y'all and da da da. But you see, at the end of the day, not only is it, they wouldn't be replying and saying these things if it wasn't true. Not what they're saying, but how everybody is leaving and have good reason to leave. Now they are upset. It's funny how they, God, I can't get into it because we too far in this video, but I'm gonna drop one just for that. I'm gonna just say it like this and keep it short. It's funny how these women and some men are pushing people away to go other places, and then turn around and now they replying and they mad and they hate. That's for a reason. Stay focused. It's your boy, your brother in paradise. We out here again at the bottom of a volcano like a crazy man. Welcome to another day in paradise. Y'all boys take it easy, be safe, much love and respect.